A disappointing result at the weekend. How have the team reacted during the week?
Yeah, not the best, mate. Not the best. I don't think the scoreline necessarily reflected the way we played in some parts of the game, but fair play to us. They took their opportunities and they played a good game. We don't like to lose very much, but unfortunately it's part of the game, and I think we've taken a look at ourselves this week. We've had a look at the video, done a lot of analysis. There's a few sore bodies about, so we've not been able to go on the pitch too much, but in an aspect that might be good for us, being able to recover. But we've looked at that and hopefully addressed some of the areas we need to work on.
What kind of things do you think went wrong, basically, at Wasps?
I think we forced the ball a little bit. I think we got caught up in the way Wasps play, which isn't the way we play. Wasps obviously a fantastic team. They're very good at counter-attacking, running rugby. I think we're more, we've got a dominant forwards pack and some really good, fast, big backs that we need to sort of get in the game in that sense. But we got caught up in a little bit of a loose game where we need to probably just tighten it up a little bit. And I think aspects of the game actually went well. If you look back at we've looked back at the video, and there's certain opportunities that we, like I say, a bit loose, we let them slip where we could have scored a few tries. A few areas we need to tighten up in defence where they capitalised. So, I think put a few bits right, and it wouldn't have been such a large margin between the teams. So, obviously it's disappointing. None of us like to win, and we don't like to disappoint the fans either. So, we're looking to put that right this weekend.
How much do you use a game in the Champtions Cup as a distraction from the league?
It's not that much of a distraction in the sense that it might have been earlier in the season with a block of games, but this is a single quarter final, one that we're looking forward to massively. It doesn't feel too much different because obviously it's a Saracens, which is a domestic within the Premiership rather than a Leinster or Clermont. So we're just going to have to address it as a quarter final as we would the Premiership quarter final or an Amlin quarter final or a different one. It's the same sort of league. We want to win, we don't want to lose. And that's just the only attitude we're going with.
Given that it is knockout rugby, does that make much difference to how you go into the game, or just looking to win every game that gets put in front of you?
I think it might. The stakes are a bit higher in sense if we lose we're out, so there is that added pressure, and I think that adds a certain edge to the way we train and the way we play and the way we look at the game, because there's no second chance. It's literally just this. So there's that aspect of it, but there's not a massive difference in the way that we approach the game. Obviously it is a big game and one we're all looking forward to, but I think it's a way that we play on Saturday. It's going to matter rather than the way we approach it.